Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Conodger here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. We are sitting in front of a danger sign, and you know how I know it's a danger sign? Because it says it's a danger sign, with a sign. And I'm pretty sure that means we need to do some jumping. I'm a little bit offended about the fact that I have to senselessly destroy some cones to do this, but, you know, it's already been a weird week for me, so I guess we'll just continue the trend of doing things that are the opposite of things that I normally do. What I'm kind of referring to there is the fact that I, just this last weekend, completed the Cone Tries Drifting Patreon goal. So I can now cross off of my bucket list that I have indeed, at an actual drift event, intentionally drifted a car, which for the owner of a 240SX is not a statement many people will say after 10 years of owning those cars. But I sure did it, and it was very weird, and I just hit that rock that stopped me absolutely dead in front of this danger sign, and that is not the correct way to do that. But that's okay, because I'm plenty aware of the wrong ways to do pretty much everything. Alright, turn it around here, turn it around. Let's see. We can get a little bit better of a launch. Or should be pretty good here, and the dirt's not as good as the Audi. Have you guys figured out why it is that I kept picking the Audi TT in the game? If you haven't, you probably haven't been paying attention. That's about the longest danger sign distance I've ever had. In fact, that was indeed a 3-star.
If these stunts don't kill you, all the adoring fans will.
Gonna have to review my life insurance policy, thanks. But let's go ahead and look for some more events to do today. And, I don't know, in between or during the events, maybe we'll have some more discussions on the weirdness that is drifting. But if you haven't seen that yet, make sure you go watch that. That's on the Motorsports channel. I wouldn't say there's really spoilers involved. It's not like it's some kind of super secret thing. But, yeah, you might want to see that first before you hear me talk about it. Just along the beach here, it looks like there is a new speed trap. That is not a breakaway palm tree. So let's try and tackle that one before we move outside of town, where it looks like the large majority of the new challenges are here in Byron Bay. There's actually a speed zone, I now realize. Doesn't seem like... Oh, crap, it's at the end of the bridge. That's unfortunate. It's still going. Like, it hasn't canceled yet. Still going. Still going. Still going. That log just jumped into the air. We're going to have a nice score here of 51. Probably could have done that in the Azetta. 19 more miles an hour for 1 star. Alright, let's try it this way, huh? Will it let me? Yeah. Yes. So for good traffic here. There is some. Actually, it's getting heavier. Oh, the trees! Man, the immovable objects are really, really pesting me today, aren't they? A whopping 1 star this time, I think. Alright, let's give this one more go here. Of course, this becomes the busiest road in the known universe as soon as you try and do a challenge on the road. Actually, we're having pretty good traffic right now. Alright, gonna make this turn, use the fence to slow down. 96 feels okay. Let's hope for at least 2 stars there. There we go. Now we can move on, move out of town, find something with a bit more fans to it, and probably some racing outside of town. Wheel spin available. Sure. Ooh, a TVR Cigaris. I want it. Not gonna get it, but I want it. Those are really crazy and cool. I've always loved those in, I believe they were in like GT4 or somewhere in that era. Here we are coming up on quite a few little events here. Okay, well this was a speed trap.
You have arrived
Think
at your
50 miles an hour. That's pretty good, pretty good. Maybe we'll head back and do that one later. Let's see what this is over here. Where is it? Must be a, yeah, bucket list. Hard bucket list in a WRX STI. Let's see what it has in store for us here. Is it a point-to-point? Get muddy at 80 miles per hour in the Subaru WRX 15. 80 miles per hour. This must be like a really off-road challenge or something. Beat the speed target. Alright. Start in second gear as you do in a Subaru, of course. You really shouldn't. Unless it's one of those era of Subaru cars that has the glass first gear. Then maybe you do want to start in second gear. Who knows?
Turn right.
Alright, will do. Thank you for the wonderful directions.
Turn right.
Speaking of terrible directions, Audi's from 2008 with navigation. Why do they even put factory navigation in cars? Like, so far have never driven a car with factory navigation that is worth anything. Alright, it's a speed zone. And it's like $400 or $500 to even update the nav to more modern. Oh, we're gonna not do it. That's actually a really difficult one. It's only 70 miles per hour. Well, we try it. But yeah, it's like $500 to update it, and it's just super clunky. Not even a touchscreen, so you gotta like scroll around to find the letters, and I just don't understand. Just give me like Google Maps. And then yesterday I spent the day with Dux driving to Tampa because he picked up a Honda Ridgeline because he apparently is getting old and felt like he needed a normal vehicle to go alongside his 135i. Yeah, this Ridgeline's a 2011, I believe. That one's GPS got us pretty hilariously out of place and lost on the way back to town. So yeah, we just defaulted back to using our phones and Google again. So if there's anybody out there that has a vehicle with nav and it's worth a darn, let me know. I'm curious to know if they actually exist. Barely get up above 80 for this. Stay out of the dirt, stay out of the dirt. What the hell is with me and the rocks today? Oh, man. I mean, what could I say? You do one drift event and apparently you lose all of your sense of self-preservation.
Turn left.
Guess that's just part of it, huh? Alright, let's try and get
left.
a good entry here. So we have a little bit more speed built up. Actually, a little bit slower this time. We're doing okay. I didn't stay out of the water though. That's, dang it. This one's really hard. 6 miles an hour too slow. Alright.
Turn left.
Good speed here. Maybe a little drifting? Nope, that was terrible for speed. You're an idiot, Cone. You're an absolute idiot.
Turn left.
Good normal entry here. Take a second. Go, 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 go. In speed. Gaining speed. Come on, 80. Oh no, you kidding me? It dropped me because I was in the air. I don't even think I was 2 miles an hour too slow, to be honest. Alright, let's swing like way wide here. Yeah, that's a more solid bridge than it looked like. Let's get a straight on start to it. That might have been better. Here. Hold third. A little bit to the right, hold third. Keeps dropping speed over the jump because it doesn't. All right, here we go. Same method. Because if it didn't work the first time, it'll totally work the second time. That's what I've always thought. This one's way slower. I gave up on the running start thing. Let's just do a normal entry again. I'm gonna clip the water and it's gonna ruin us. No, we get it. We did it. Okay. That was not easy. That one definitely earned the hard rating, which is a statement I'm gonna try to not say again. We leveled up again, and that deserved way more fans than it paid, in my opinion. Alright, what's this up here? I think it's gonna be a race. Yes, undiscovered route. It is an off-road one. Let's see if we can choose the Audi here. Exhibition. None of these so far have been. Kurt did Rust Buckets Bazaar. I think I remember this event, but I don't actually have any built 60s cars, so that wouldn't be a whole lot of fun. The other ones are kind of just your normal stuff. Slag, okay. I don't have a Mitsubishi Evo, so I can't do that one. I don't have any track toys, so I can't do that one either. Okay, guess I'm setting my own one up. Synchronizing drivatars. Synchronizing drivatars. Such a weird statement. Alright, here we go. In the Audi, it's the German performance one, which I think is not the class I usually have this car in, but it looks pretty fitting so far. Yeah, you better be looking at my TTs, guy. Let's just get started. Let's see what it's like. This is such the wrong-looking car for the job here. But to be frank, y'all are maybe not that wagon up there. That looks like it might fit the bill. Shoved him off into the undergrowth. And beef. You and your Mercedes. Doesn't seem like a very beefy kind of car, but we'll let it slide. Oh, that's water, not road. I thought that was a road. I swear. Well. I was too distracted, but I swore. Oh no, he didn't. I thought we Welshie had missed that checkpoint, but I suppose he did not. Hey, hey! Oh, it's an Audi Quattro wagon, too. Yeah, that is kind of fitting for this, isn't it? Alright. So yeah, a little bit more. I guess this is the first time I've recorded Forza since I got the TT. It is a Quattro, but unlike most of the famous Audi Quattros, it's really only part-time all-wheel drive, and wow, that was a weird little sequence of jumping there. Should I resume from here? Is this a good idea? Sure, why not? Yeah, okay, it nose down into the ground there. So yeah, unless it actually senses slip, it's for the most part front-wheel drive, which me, like 5 years ago, would probably be, I wouldn't say upset, but really confused by that I would ever want a car like that. But I don't know, I think as I've either just gotten older or just gotten to know more about cars, I've kind of gotten over the whole, like, rear-wheel drive or it's a useless car kind of mindset. Which I certainly, especially in my youth, had. Like, I absolutely refused to own anything for my first car or any of those after that was anything but rear-wheel drive. But for cars you just drive every day, the demands of everyday driving and how much fun you can actually have during that, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to keep putting yourself in cars that are inferior in driving quality just for the sake of rear-wheel drive, which is basically what this whole just boiled down to. And I think we just won that race pretty handily. Well, I say that, but I rebound twice. Which is pretty lame, but... That was an RS2? I didn't even know there was an RS2. Anyway, moving on. Show me them fans. 6,000 for skills? Come on. I had way more skills than that. I had plenty of skills to pay the fan bills. Where? Okay, it's actually ahead of us. So I'm going to do a little turn around here, which is the polite way of saying that, and try for the speed zone. This car is the 4-cylinder version, and it had a little bit of a body update, but mostly it's the same exact car. It's very, very similar. I think I like the way the new ones look a little bit more, but it's so minor that it's not worth the extra about $25,000 for me. Alright, so it's coming up here around a bend. And this is really not the perfect car for it. About 157, it's probably well over 200 cars. Is it good enough for 2? Sure it was. 133,000 fans, just like that. Alright, let's look around here for some more stuff. Looks like we're going to be heading up to the left here. And then we have this area to do later for more, but looks like this is a good place to go. Drifto! Not really. So yeah, a little bit more about the whole drifting thing. It's certainly not something I feel as though I am going to pursue more of. If the opportunity arose where a car was available and I could go and like I had nothing else to do, I would certainly give it another try, just to be able to say that I could and that I could do it well, because I don't feel as though I did particularly well at it. I didn't get enough seat time to really learn much about it. Oh, traffic. Hi guys. Hi there. I think more than anything, it's the lack of competition, and it's the lack of passion that kind of leads me away from it. And I don't even mean like just my passion for it.
So, Jenny in the paint shop heard from Raj in the showroom, who heard from Malcolm on the stage crew, who heard from Ben, the hot dog vendor bloke, who said there's a classic car sitting around in an old abandoned building somewhere. What do you reckon? Sounds solid to me.
I wish you could have seen my face during that whole spiel. The amount of disappointment in my face of being interrupted in my thought to hear that crap was pretty unreal. And now I don't remember exactly what I was talking about. Oh, the passion thing, as we did get 2 stars on this one. It's nobody there, or any of the drifting things I've been to, is ever really like just really into it and really wanting to do well and like really loves their car and really loves their build. They don't ever want to just chat about, you know, like drifting technique or, you know, different stuff they've done to their car. They're just kind of there to hang out and go drifting. It's such a different atmosphere than I'm used to in like the autocross world, where pretty much no matter who you talk to at those events, somebody is going to be super excited about it and really wants to tell you all about their car. You know, the things they've done to try and improve, that part they just bolted on, that kind of stuff. And that, for me, is a large part of the fun. I just spotted a drift event up here, I think. Oh no, it's one of the speed trap ones, so we'll do that. Oh, it is a drift. This is completely the wrong car for it. Let's do it. To be honest, so is the 240 I use, so it's fitting. Jake's doing quite well at it. Rude. Is that 2 stars? Because, you know, that's goal complete for me. Hey, nice. What a good way to summarize the whole drifting thing. But yeah, it was. That's probably more about what makes me less interested than anything. It's just the way its community kind of handles it, and maybe it's different in other places. Maybe it's different in higher levels of drifting. I don't know. I just don't know. But for now, I'm happy I did it. I'm happy I gave it a try. But let's move on to some other things in life that might be a little bit more interesting. And I have not won a car in forever, game. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. An exhibition in European sports cars, the flight of the Reliance, or whoop for Murphy? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. We'll stick to our TT. I could have set one up to get back in the GTR, but honestly just didn't feel like it. Woodland Circuit. Sounds like a real racetrack name, doesn't it? Let's see if there's like lands and wood. There's gotta be wood. Beef's in the TVR, struggling to get going. I shifted too early into second and ruined my car's excellent launching abilities. Man, this is a fast track here. This actually kind of does feel like a circuit track, doesn't it? Big bank turns. Yola is having some troubles over there. And our pack of TTs. It's a bushel. It's a bushel of TTs. Alright. Yeah, this is like, honestly, the most circuit-y circuit that I've seen so far. Did I ever buy a 4C? I don't think I did. While I was in Tampa with Ducks, there was a row of dealerships before this Honda dealership we were going to, including an Alfa Maserati dealership, and they had like 4.4Cs out there. A couple in the used lot too. Starting to think maybe I was all wrong. I'm sure I cannot afford those. I had a budget of like $15,000. I'm sure those are like, even used, they've got to be in the 40s or 50s. I have no idea. There's also a McLaren dealership there. There's a bunch of the newer McLarens that the only problem I really have with them is that I can't tell any of them apart. No idea which one's which. I just know that they're new McLarens. Hey. Who do you think you are? Mr. Lotus? Mr. I'm pretty sure you could not actually physically fit in that vehicle, Kurt. I hate to break it to you. I've ridden in on a lease before. They are incredibly small and incredibly like anti-driver and super anti-passenger. The passenger sits at like a 30-degree angle. Holy drift, Batman! Better drift than I did all day Sunday. Man, Kurt's just leaving us. What a guy. Can I catch up? But yeah, you sit at a weird angle as a passenger, and then the driver sits at a bit of an angle too. And it is really, really small. Definitely like first generation Miata small, but with less room around you too. Well, I think he's gonna go off and win this one. He was inspired. Oh, it's another Team F1, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Nice. Now the TVR, that's a beef car there. It's vaguely British, even though that one's kind of Russian. Actually, it was kind of somewhat Jaguarish. Yeah, vaguely. For that era, anyway. Finished second. Oh, well. I had tons of skills, though. Tons, I say. Give it him fans. Or another wheel spin, that's fine too. Feeling a car. Feel like it's gonna be a car? No. Nope. No car for us. 12,000 for that. Yeah, well. I thought I was very skilled, but that's fine. That's fine. Alright, well this has been a very scatterbrained video, but hopefully there was some interesting points in there along the way. I think we're about 3/4 of the way to the final showcase event here, and we have all of these left to do. So we'll probably start heading over this way after we do a few of these next time. I hope, as always, that you enjoyed, and I will see you that next time that I talked about mere seconds ago.